That is Tame Impala with Alter Ego. This is quite special. We've got some guests in the studio. Pyre and Ice.
Hello.
Hello.
They've come to release their new singles. And as I was saying before, Daft Punk might have released theirs in Wee War. Pyre and Ice are releasing theirs right here in the Eclectic Avenue studios at 101.5 FM.
Where else would you do it?
That is right. Terry, who has a guitar in her hand, lead singer, songwriter, beauty of the band.
Poor Shane.
And Shane, who I believe is talented in many areas,
Many and varied areas.
but today in the drums. What was that? The Chad. Is that your nickname?
That's my alter ego.
The alter ego, the
Chad.
Chad. The Chad is like, the Chad can't do no wrong.
That's it.
Now they're in here. We're going to talk about a few songs that you're just about to release. But before we do that, we've had Terry in once before. But I'd love to know just a quick summary of how Pyre and Ice got together.
I'll fill this one. Okay, well, I actually found Terry on the street corner in the valley. It was probably about 3 years ago now. She was just out there hawking her wares and
Okay.
picked her up and said, would you like to make beautiful music together? And we've been together ever since.
Okay.
So, Terry, can I hear your version now of how Pyre and Ice got together?
Okay.
Was it Chad on the street corner selling his wares,
Possibly.
violent femme style?
No, I actually moved to Brisbane probably about 2 years ago now, and I just decided that I wanted to pursue my music a little bit better, and tried to form a band, and Pyre and Ice came about.
Yes.
And fortunately, Shane is my boyfriend, so
Fortunately.
so he had no choice.
No
but
choice.
Yeah, he plays drums in the band.
I do what I'm told.
Yeah, I heard, Chad, that you can, or Shane, you the Chad, I should say, that you can play the guitar quite well.
I'm quite confident.
But obviously, Terry, in charge.
Can children say anything?
Do you get constant drummer jokes? Is that the?
Oh, without a doubt, mate. I've got them all. Like, how radio friendly is this?
We don't swear.
Okay, I can't tell that one.
You can say F or S like that way.
What's the difference between a drummer and a drum machine?
What's that?
You only have to punch the beat into a drum machine once.
One of my favourite stories, which is not about a drummer at all, so I've got no idea why I'm telling it, is Gordon Tallis. Do either of you follow rugby league?
Yeah.
Gordon Tallis, one of the wingers, ran in from the field to talk to the referee, and Gordon Tallis turned to the winger and says, "Can you please get back out there? Only footballers allowed in here." Anyway, enough about.
Hang on, I got one more then.
All right.
What do you call somebody who hangs around musicians?
A drummer.
Yeah.
That's true.
What do you call somebody who hangs around in a pretty cool rock band?
Drummer.
Husband
Ah!
or boyfriend, depending on what you. Terry, back to you.
Got a bit distracted.
So you've moved down from North Queen. Was it North Queensland?
In a little town called Monto. It was near Bundaberg, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's so rock and roll that you think it's near Bundaberg.
Yeah, 2 hours west of Bundaberg.
And did you learn music in that area? Is that where you grew up, sort of thing? Or?
No, I grew up in Gladstone. I probably started singing and stuff when I was in Gladstone, and I used to sing country music when I first started out, and then that kind of didn't fit. And then I sort of started singing rock and blues music and things like that. And someone just encouraged me to do my own songwriting, and that's what I should be doing and performing. So when I was up in Monto, I had a original band up there, and I had the last time I sang up there, I had a drummer that I was with for a few years, who's still a really good friend of mine, Grant. He played in a popular band down here many years ago.
Many years ago.
Yeah, and then I just moved to Brisbane and started doing a little bit more.
Do you write all the songs? For the band, or?
Not all the songs. Like The newest song is Like a Tiger.
That's a.
Did you say like a tiger?
Like a Tiger. It's a good. I like a tiger.
It's pretty cool.
I did the lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the rest of the band sort of mainly probably Bart and you.
We're starting to get to
We're
a collaboration
yeah.
sort of thing nowadays.
Keep everyone happy.
So what other instruments do you play? The Chad?
The jam. Well, bongos, obviously. Tambourine.
The triangle.
Kazoo.
Recorder.
Yes. A little bit of bass. And yeah, that's pretty much all it.
Do you get to play them on stage?
I would love to, but I'm not allowed.
You've actually. I don't know if I'm allowed to bring this up about the bass player.
That's fine. Stacey, that is playing on the recordings, left about a month ago.
Yeah.
He was from the Gold Coast, so it was
Big travel time.
a lot of travel for him, and he's a baker, so it was a lot of him playing gigs and then having to go to work all night and stuff, so it became too much for him. But we've got a new bass player now called Az. Not Azza.
As Shaz, Baz, and Tezza.
Az, and he played with us a few weeks ago at Rick's Bar.
Big ups to Az.
Yeah, he's
And Yaz.
he's had one jam with us and has done a really good job.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, when I've listened to the few songs that I've listened to of yours, the bass seems quite important in the music. So
yeah. Stack was. We
starting to
were
get a
really
musical feel to it.
Yeah, we're a bit sad because I think he's come a long way as a musician and stuff, but we hope that he keeps on playing music and stuff and
Somewhere
keeps
closer
doing
to the
it.
Gold Coast.
Yeah. So
if you couldn't move up here, but anyway, it sounds like the new one, Az
Millard, he's actually a drummer.
Yes, he
Yeah,
is.
and he's playing bass for us. He sometimes plays drums for Roz
Yeah,
from
Roz from
Women and Docs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He's been around the traps a few times.
Yeah.
Well, I reckon he's awesome as. Anyway, let's talk about these songs that you're going to play. I was going to say this afternoon, tonight. The track you're actually going to play for us live is
Pure Sin.
Pure Sin. And can you tell us a bit about Pure Sin? Because whenever I hear sin in the title of a song, it makes you go, what's this song all about? And Prince usually pops into my head at some stage.
Pure Sin was probably written when I was having a long distant relationship with the Chad, and
I am her muse.
and I used to drive down from Monto all hours of the night on the weekends and stuff. And the first sort of line of the word is moonlight, show me the way. So that's me driving in the car.
This is why women write better sweet songs than dudes do. I mean, they're always so succinct and beautiful.
And she writes the song, then wakes me up at 3 o'clock in the morning when she finally gets there.
And then and the Chad writes one back. Don't wake my up.
Family radio.
Yeah.
Would you be kind enough to play the song for us?
Okay, we will try.
Thank you.
Shoes and winding roads with the lights shining through.
fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, that was wonderful.
Thank you very
And
much.
and all done with, you were telling us off air, your throats
I
and...
got laryngitis
That-
and bronchitis.
Oh, that's amazing. You still sounded amazing. That's...
I've got blisters.
I must
Poor
years
thing.
of singing, I think.
Oh, no, you sounded great. And the bongos sounded fantastic with your hard-working blisters.
How's your
that you
throat
have.
after that high note you hit?
Oh, no, it's okay. That's
put-
probably the easy bit, I think.
I punched the air when you made that high note. I don't know if anyone saw it, but yes! All right, let's have a quick break and hear our sponsors, and we'll be back in a second. Welcome back. This is Eclectic Avenue. You're listening to 101.5. Not only are you here with Glenn, Fiona and myself, Robert, but we've also got Pyre and Ice in the studio with Terry and Shane. We just heard a perfect version of a live song there from Pyre and Ice, which was called... What was it called again?
Pure sin.
Pure Sin, that's right. I got all worried about what was the song about. Now, this is awesome. You've got some singles being released, that being one of them.
Yeah.
And you've got another one coming out called Sugar Lips, which we're going to play the song from in a second. What came about of actually recording the singles?
We're actually working on our EP at the moment, and someone suggested that we put some singles out on iTunes. So we've done that. Unfortunately, with bands, if you're only a little Brisbane band, it costs a lot of money. So we're just doing the EP launch and just launching the singles on iTunes.
Okay, so you'll have got an EP coming out soon? Or?
Probably in the next couple of months. We're just waiting on one more song to be mixed, and then that'll be out in proper production. And
So I'm guessing you've got a bunch of songs. Mm-hmm. How do you choose what are you going to release first as these two singles?
What we go by is really by live performances and what people actually seem to like. Sugar Lips, people seem to sort of get into. Sugar Lips, a lot of people like Pure Sin. There's a couple of songs that we sort of chosen that we feel by audience appreciation that they like the best.
Well, this might be a good question for both of you, but when you are songwriting, do you songwrite to write a hit every time, or do you songwrite in the sense of I'm really into this sound and I like the sound, and that's how you write?
Terry normally songwrites when I piss her off.
Oh, okay.
No. Sometimes, like we're at the moment, we're trying to write more of a rockiest sort of sound. So we are sort of trying to venture into not so ballady types of songs. So we are sort of getting some sort of idea.
balls.
Yeah.
Well, you've got a great rock voice.
Yeah, so people really like the rock voice, so we're going to try and put on an even bigger show with the vocals and stuff. So we were sort of writing something last week which was a lot bigger.
A bit more chatty.
The newest song that we've written is Like a Tiger, that's a lot more rock. So we're sort of trying to go in that direction with the music.
Like a Tiger. Is that one about Chad? The Chad?
No, Like a Tiger's
I
probably...
wish.
No, Like a Tiger's probably a female sort of powered song, like I'm not a pussycat, I'm a tiger.
Okay.
I'm woman here near me.
I'm now just suddenly frightened. Fiona's taking over the rest of the interview now.
Yeah.
Ladies, stick together.
Well, I did say earlier that I reckon Terry could beat you in a fight.
You did.
I would pay the money to see it.
Like,
I've got $10.
I was saying that I could maybe. Oh, this sounds really egotistical. I could outwit you, but I think you'd be able to totally put me on the ground straight away. I don't think there'd be much about that.
I think you giggle a lot.
We go more. No, anyway. So yeah. How can we get these singles?
They should be released on iTunes at the end of the week. So you should be able to get them from iTunes, Amazon, some other ones. I can't remember now. But your main ones are Amazon and iTunes. You can also buy them on our, we have like a little website for Reverb Nation. You can get them off there.
Do you know the
as well.
address?
It's www.reverbnation.com/Pyre, Pyre, and A-N-D, ice, I-C.
And now that I put this out here, we're going to be on Songle next week too.
On what?
Songle. Everyone's on Songle.
Okay.
The Chad will be explaining what Songle is in a little bit later on.
Yeah.
So you put that out. What was I going to say? It's not good. That's right. Have you got a Facebook page?
Yeah, we're on Facebook. I'm not exactly sure what the link to that is because
Well, Pyre and Ice would be pretty rare, so you could probably just type that
yeah,
in.
you can
search
type
it,
in.
you'd
Yeah,
find it
you
definitely.
Google Pyre and Ice, and you'll be able to find all our websites that we're on, including
You're also
Facebook.
on YouTube as well? You've got some YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, Eclectic Avenue's liked Pyre and Ice, so you can always go through Eclectic Avenue to get to
Yeah,
Pyre and Ice too.
yeah.
And thank you.
That was one thing that we looked when I looked at the band name that you'll be able to find it. So as soon as you Google Pyre and Ice, it usually comes up straight away.
Also, that dungeon in Melbourne that we don't talk about.
That's Chad's business. All right, well, let's have a quick listen to the song Sugar Lips before we go on, and then we'll wrap it all up after that. Sugar Lips. Now, there was some talk that this is about the Chad.
Possibly. This is probably a song about Chad after the honeymoon is over. Yeah.
But we're back to the
basically.
honeymoon now. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got as a songwriter, you sort of draw upon people, and unfortunately, people that you're in relationships cop it, and they just have to deal with it. He's
On a
learning.
daily basis.
He's learning to deal with it, and I go, no, it's not about you, but yeah, it is.
Then I just buy more drum skins.
Go to the garage and just practice. Well, let's have a listen. This is called Sugar Lips, and it is very rocky, even compared to the last song you played. So
Yeah.
sit back and enjoy. And that, of course, is a Pyre and Ice with Sugar Lips. Great track, guys.
Thank you very much.
Now, that is really cool, and once again, it's going to be released next week, did you say?
Yeah, it should be released in by the end of the week, hopefully, if I've done it correctly.
End of the week. Well, what I'll do is next Wednesday night on Eclectic Avenue, I'll remind everybody that it was released, and you can let me know that it is out there, and because I think after hearing, there's going to be a lot of people wanting to actually own it.
Hope so.
I should imagine so.
So you guys got some live gigs coming up?
Yeah, we've got one on the 21st of June at
Fête de la musique.
We'll just get Glenn to translate that.
Down the pub?
Down the pub.
French side.
It's a big sort of music day all around Brisbane.
I think it's actually a week-long thing. They've got many and varied artists all the way over Brisbane.
I'm not sure if it's a week.
Okay, it's a day.
It's a day that just goes
It's a
for...
week that's compressed into a day.
It's a day that goes for 7 days, but it's still a day, yes.
Yes, they've got many and varied artists all across Brisbane at different, like we're playing at Banyo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm an old Banyo boy from way back, yeah.
Yeah, we're at Banyo Memorial Park at 5 o'clock.
Another one of the bands I'm in is playing over somewhere else, and friends of bands are playing all over
Oh,
the
that's
place.
what a great idea, though. That's fantastic.
Yeah, so we're at the
Unless you're
rock
playing at 5
stage.
o'clock in the afternoon in Banyo.
Yeah, nothing wrong with Banyo, Shane. It's a great
Sorry,
place.
Banyo.
I'm an old Banyo boy, you know.
Stepping on your toes, so.
Yeah, no, but they've got like a indie rock stage there at the park. So that goes from 9 o'clock in the morning, and we're the last act.
Wish they had that when I was there.
Yeah.
I've never played at Banyo, so I'm actually looking forward to it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be an awesome gig,
Awesome.
man, yeah. Banyo rocks.
So cool.
It's not too far for us either. And then on the 28th of June, we're playing at the Chardon's Corner Hotel with Shane's other band,
Halfton.
Halfton. Shane
Oh.
plays in another band.
Halfton.
And it starts at 8:30, which Halfton are on first.
I know, so they're like
Uh,
our support act.
They are. Shane's my support act. And
Well, actually, Shane's his own support act.
How cool is that?
That's sort of doing my mind in a little bit, but super Chad. He can do anything.
And then we're on at 9:30, and another band called The Clone, I think. is on after us.
I will trust everything that she says.
Yeah.
She just tells me when to turn up, and I turn up and play.
Yeah.
Excellent. Is there any other regular gigs that you usually play? You know, any spots that we can look for you?
We play a lot at Palace Hotel at Redcliffe.
I saw you there, actually. Yeah, you were great.
Yeah, we've got something there in August, but unfortunately that's a private party.
But there'll be any more gigs.
Yeah.
The Tempo in the Valley.
So I'm at the moment looking for gigs, so if anyone wants to get us a gig, that'd be awesome.
Really good paying ones.
Yeah. With the bass player leaving, I've just sort of put a pause on things, but we're up and running again now with Az and Bart.
It's awesome as I think his new name is, wasn't it?
That is so good.
And of course, we should mention Bart, our lead
This
guitarist.
guitarist called Bart. He lives down in Darra. He turns up occasionally.
He turns up all the time.
We love you, Bart. Just joking.
Yeah, Bart's good.
So Bart's the guitarist.
Yeah, Bart's Lucas is our lead guitarist. Yeah,
Lucas.
Bart
Lucas.
I know.
Oh, that's excellent. All right, just quickly fill everything in for us. What was your website? We talked about Facebook and all that, but what's the website we can go to look you up and find out where you're playing and what you're doing?
At Reverb Nation page, so it's www.reverbnation.com/Pyre and Eyes. You can look us up on Facebook. I think we're on Triple J as well. If you just Google Pyre and Eyes, you'll be able to find
So you're
us.
in the Unearthed system.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And
So
from there, you can just find the links to Super Chat and just
Super Chad, yes, on the Hip Hop Unearthed page. Yes.
reggae/funk.
Well, I mean, so people go to the Unearthed page, listen to some tunes, vote for you, and all that sort of stuff. So that'll be excellent. Anything else you want to say before we let you very, very good people go? And I must say we've had such a good time, and so glad that you came in.
Terry rocks. We'll just say that. Terry rocks.
Terry Rocks and
Totally
Chad
agree.
and Chad and Tad.
Have you got any ideas for your EP name yet?
We're going to call, I think Sugar Lips or Get Yourself Sugar Lips. We've got T-shirts. If Shane turns around, there's Get Yourself Sugar Lips on the back of on the Pyre and Eyes T-shirt. So maybe something like that. We should do a big shout out for Amber Realm, who has kindly done our album art this week for
Excellent.
iTunes.
Well done.
Yeah, she also does our T-shirts. She's-
Talented person.
Yeah, I think Amber Leslie. She's from Redcliffe, so she's kindly donated her time by doing us some album artwork, and also in the future probably some posters and things like that.
Where can we get your T-shirts?
You can actually get them off Amber Realm's website or directly from us at any shows.
Or at thesuperchat.com.
We also, with Sugar Lips, we give out free lollipops at gigs as well.
I had heard that.
Yeah.
So you're like a dentist. You give out lollipops. That's not a. That's,
And no, they don't have drugs in them.
Yeah. They're just sugar.
which is a drug in its own way.
Yeah, people seem to like the lollipops. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Everybody can have sugar lips, which I guess is the point.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, my suggestion for the EP is the Chad is Shupa, but you go whatever you feel is best.
Dig that.
Thank you so much for coming in. It's been an absolute joy and a pleasure. Please come back again at some stage. When your voice is better, maybe you can come back and sing a couple of other tunes for us.
Worries.
Absolutely wonderful meeting you. So, sorry, what was that, Super Chad? Oh yeah, Super Chad has got super blisters, and they're super hurting him, and we hope they get better soon. So he's drumming.
It's always about the Chad.
It's man blisters. Oh my God, they're bleeding on the inside. Alrighty, well we're going to finish up with a song now. Thank you once again, guys. Absolutely a pleasure. And I think you're going to like this song. This is from a band called Noah and the Whale. Have you heard of them? No. Check them out. They're really good. This is a song called 5 Years' Time.